before, because that was said Jetstream was just you had to go through Cartoon Network just to get to Jetstream, like Cartoon Network Online. That's when they had like the games with like Courage the Cowardly Dog and all that stuff. Dang, I really dated myself right there. Uh,
You know what game was fired on CartoonNetwork.com?
what?
That Teen Titans fighting game.
Right.
Bruh, that game was hard.
Right, man.
It
Shoot.
had like real combos and everything too.
Shoot, man. And then yeah, those games was dope. The Ed and the Eddie ones. The of course you had some. I think they had a My Gym Partner Was a Monkey game on there, but it was a lot. It was a lot of stuff. Hmm.
I used to play on the action game. It was like a thing. The only one I can remember right now was Teen Titan, and I remember wanting to get into that MMO they made. But
Right.
I never got into it.
Yeah, me either. I think you had to like pay some money, and I was like kind of afraid to
Yeah.
ask my parents that, even though they probably would have gave it, but I was like, I need some money to play online.
Yeah, that just didn't seem like it would sound right coming out your mouth.
Right, like I was like, they'll probably because we would probably have to look into it, it's like what it is. I ain't know. I was like, I don't know, but you want to play it? I don't know what this is. This look cool. It got courage and all this type of stuff on there. That's why I want to play it.
I
But
mean, you know the parents gonna do some research if they gotta spend some money.
right, so I didn't even want to go through all that. Cause I was like, I don't know what this is. Now I got to do research behind why I want to play this.
You gotta write a book for it. 500 pages.
I was like, at the end of the day, I probably could have played it if I asked, but I was just like, I don't even know what this is myself,
Right.
so it'll be pretty hard for me to explain what this is.
And why you should spend and why your parents should spend money on it.
Right,
Yeah, I felt the exact same way you did, man. I didn't. It wasn't no microtransactions or memberships, nothing growing up. Either
right.
I could play it for free, or I couldn't play it online.
Shoot, man! I remember one Christmas that my folks got a modem, not a modem, but a router for the first time where I could play online.
Okay,
I was just so excited for just like, oh, you bought a router?
it's going down.
It's going down.
It really is.
It really is, man. And that was the dopest thing ever.
I'm telling you. I think the first game I played online by myself was because I played the first Call of Duty Modern Warfare when it first came out, but it wasn't my game and it wasn't my internet. But when we had a router at home, first game I played online was Call of Duty Black Ops.
I think the first mine was Call of Duty World at War.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
World at War. The zombies part. I think that's when zombies first came out. Was
Yeah,
World
for
at
the
War.
Black Ops, that was the very next game.
Yeah, yeah. That's when I first got put on the zombies, man. Zombies was something else.
Right, right. But then now this leading to the conversation of, since we already talking about games, let's lead to the conversation about the great anime games, because a lot of the times anime games get hyped up and they disappoint you. And I got plenty of them that disappointed me. It's still a good game if you play with different people. Like you have somebody over, you might just pop this in, play it, and that's it. Like that's all I can see this game for. And I don't like people to waste money because I know for myself I could have got this when the price dropped, and it's not it. Such as like I just recently purchased Demon Slayer,
Mm.
bro. It's a good game, man, but I don't. I can't really put my finger on it, man. Like what is missing, but it feels like it's missing. Like I guess I don't know what is missing. It just feels like it's missing something.
It's missing a soul because it copied everything from Naruto.
Right. I think that might be it. Is they all feel like the you remember the swordsman character on the last Naruto game?
I think his name was Fu or Mu or
Right, right. The samurai from the land of iron.
right.
So they all felt like him, but with different skins and powers.
Ah, that is tragic.
They like because I played them and it's just like, and I've been playing. I finished the story. I've been playing online for a while, and it just, uh, I can't go past an hour without wanting to cut this thing off.
Yeah, that's an indication that that game just ain't it.
It's not. It's not the worst game I played, but it's. I give it about. It's overhyped
You're right.
because it's real flashy. The cut scenes are very very cool, but at the same time, I don't think that this game can beat out the old Naruto games or the Budokai games. It can't stand like that. Like I can pop in Generations and still play it right now. I can still play Budokai or even Xenoverse 1 or 2.
Hey,
Hmm.
I said right. Yeah, those games were great. Like, and that's the thing. Like the thing about an anime game is you have to. There's like a certain amount of things that you have to do in order to make it a great game. Number one, not only do you have to kind of understand and know the source material and translate that into a video game format, you gotta give the fans something. You gotta make the gameplay rewarding. I feel like Xenoverse did that. uh, Xenoverse did that in a great way. Even if you don't buy the DLCs for Xenoverse, you're still gonna have a good time. Dragon Ball Z Budokai, there were so many characters to unlock, so many moves to unlock, so many ways to customize your skills and things like that. And and the thing about Demon Slayer that kind of made me kind of pause because I never even played it. I looked at it and then I looked at who it was developed by. Bandai Namco, Cyber Connect 2. I was like, okay, the same people that made Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. And then the gameplay pops up and it's just like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. And I'm like, bruh, if I wanted to play Naruto, I just play Naruto. I love the Demon Slayer anime, but that anime is just, I mean, the game just not it. You
Yeah.
can't just reskin all of you can't reskin all of the characters and expect for me to just play the same thing, rehashed, remixed, and reused.
Yeah. It was. Now, I'm not saying like people don't buy the game. You know, you buy what you want. But from what it looked at, when I looked at it, I feel I was a victim of the moment. I fell into it. I was like, man, I'm hyped. I went out and bought it. And when I bought it, I played the story, instantly disappointed.
Victim of the hype, just like me when I bought Cyberpunk 2077.
All right. So it happened on both sides, bro. It wasn't the fact that it was it was just like, oh, okay, is I'm hyped about the anime. The anime is like it's not the greatest anime of all time. It's just a very touching story, and and the animations are pretty cool. So
Top
it's very top notch. But the base storyline, that's not the greatest story.
It seems like it's been retold before. Like it feels like they took a couple of storylines from different anime and was just like, "Hey, we've got this new technology where we can make the colors pop." Yeah,
But it's still cool. I can't hype it. I can't downplay it like it's not cool. I'm still
right.
gonna watch it. I'm still gonna watch it. It's just the fact that it's not it. But the game itself, when I played through the story, I was just mundane. The story was so linear. It tried to do is really like Generations where you can walk around and all this stuff. And I think that's the part I didn't like about that. It was so linear in story. It, mostly because it's not a lot of story so far. It's really not a lot of story. They went on like they had how many arcs has it been? It's like three. I think it's like been like 3 arcs. And then the new one is like the fourth arc. So they had the arc where it first started and he trained. He had a training arc. Then he went on his first mission arc.
Well, his other team.
Right, where he met both his teammates. And then he had an arc where it was super hard and he almost didn't make it through.
He's fighting all the demons.
Yeah, the spider demons. And then the new arc, well, I guess it was another training arc after that. So that's 4. And then the movie was technically season 2 or the beginning of season 2, which was arc number 5. Because the Mugen Train, that was basically the beginning of season 2.
Okay, and I skipped over that movie. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
But that season 2 is out now. You can watch it through the episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like they redid it, and
I got like marathon the first season all the way through, and then I just stopped.
Yeah, the second season I believe it's on Crunchyroll now.
Okay.
But yeah, the baseline story, it was. I don't think they had enough material to make a full length, a good story mode. But I don't think that they had to follow the source material. Xenoverse didn't do it. Like, of course, that you had a lot of these games follow the source material, but it's a video game. You really don't. It's not like a movie. It's not like a TV show. It's a video game. You can follow the source material, but you can vary off and do what you want.
And you definitely can, and like Xenoverse is like living proof of that. Because basically, Xenoverse is every Dragon Ball fan fiction dream.
Make yourself a Saiyan.
Exactly. You can make a Black Super Saiyan, make your own Majin Buu, make your own Frieza, make a human stronger than a Super Saiyan. Like every Dragon Ball Z fan has sat there in their notebook in school and drew themselves as a Dragon Ball Z character. And you could do that in Xenoverse. Like it's perfect. I wish you could do that. I wish Naruto kind of did do the same thing with Shinobi Strikers.
But the execution wasn't there.
Yeah, it wasn't executed as good as it was in Xenoverse. But the main thing with the anime games is, as long as you don't have to stay accurate to the source material, but as long as you understand the source material and your gameplay can back it up, you got a great game. Your game is gonna get purchased many times over.
Cause it's not really like, if you're gonna have a story mode, make sure the story is dope.
Right.
If it's gonna be strictly online play, make sure the mechanics and the frame rate is great. And it's just the fact that there are good anime games out there, but it's some of them you can see it feels like a cash grab. I can't say it is a cash grab because I don't know for sure. I'm not in these people's mind, but it feels like a cash grab because just like, I'm sorry picking on Demon Slayer, but just like Demon Slayer, the game came out around the same time, like a couple weeks or a month before season 2 dropped. It's like that's too much of a coincidence. So it was like, oh, here go this game to go with this new season.
And that's one thing that can kind of hamper. They can kind of hamper a game as well, is because like a lot of companies treat video games like they do like toy lines and things like that. Because whenever new anime comes out, they create a toy for it, and they'll create a video game to go with the toys and with the anime.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like games are a little bit deeper than toys.
Yeah.
The best games are created, like if they're based on source material, the best games they're not on like some type of deadline or trying to mimic they're not trying to mimic a story or a specific storyline or anything like that. You actually give the developers time to do what they need to do. And that's another thing about those type of games. They're rushed. So when you get a rushed product, it's not gonna be great. It's gonna be trash.
Well, let's be real on it. Sometimes it's based off money. Some of them might not have the funding for it, so they have to rush the product just to get some of their money back.
Yeah.
But hey, and you see what it is. But hopefully there'll be more anime games come out. Would you classify Street Fighter or Guilty Gear as an anime game?
That's a good question, because I think with them, I know Street Fighter has had some anime adaptations, but it was a video game first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not too sure about Guilty Gear. I know Guilty Gear has been around for almost 20 years at this point, if not more than that. But I don't think I've ever heard of a Guilty Gear anime, so to say.
I think they had movies and stuff, animated movies and stuff. But I don't know if they actually had a TV show.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't consider them standalone animes because they're based off the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that may be its own genre in itself.
Right. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, but you live and you learn. So.
Money.
Right. We can't.